This season of the Urban Conservative Podcast is brought to you by Newton for Senate, working to improve education, reduce taxes, and keep North Carolina #1 for business. Find out more at newtonforsenate.com.
This episode of the Urban Conservative has also been sponsored by Case Technology Consulting. Help your business get value out of its data and become more efficient and streamlined. Case Technology Consulting. Check out the link in the description. Episode of Top of the Morning is brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Kelly Harmon, providing you with well-researched guidance backed by Edward Jones' extensive team and technology that help you prepare for retirement, children's education, or other financial goals. Call 252-473-1006 or visit the link on the screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, you know what time it is. It is time for Top of the Morning, the best 30-minute morning show on the internet. Do us a favor, head over to tuconservative.com. That is the website. You can also follow us on Twitter at tuconservative, on Instagram at the Urban Conservative, and check us out wherever you listen to podcasts. Make sure you give us a like, a follow, a subscribe, and all that good-ish. You're joined by the TUC twins. I'm Raheem Architect Soto, joined by my twin brother, Dual Ali. Top of the morning, sir.
Top of the morning, bro. And to each and every one of you that is joining us, top of the morning. Hope you all are having a good week thus far. A very interesting week, to say the least.
I didn't tell you, right? I'm airdropping something to the Mac because
oh no.
I'm airdropping something over. Yeah. I'm hitting you with the I didn't tell you. I'm airdropping something over to the Mac right now that you're gonna find absolutely hysterical. When you see this, you're gonna be like, no way. Wait for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see this morning, we are drinking out of our handy dandy Frederick Douglass Foundation of North Carolina mug. You can support by going to fdfnc.org to support the Frederick Douglass Foundation. Looking forward to seeing everybody in August for our general membership meeting and liaison training. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, again, visit fdfnc.org or look up the Frederick Douglass Foundation on Facebook. What are you sipping out of today, bro?
Y'all gonna be mad at me. I'm drinking coffee out of a glass. Like legit.
What?
Yeah, it's the first thing I saw. I needed the caffeine this morning. I
can't even mug it. I just gotta go ahead and get it in. Okay, I ain't mad at that.
All right, well, hold on. Let me see if this will let me. Okay. All right, yo, I started my day off with a laugh. Just check this out. Check this out, Ollie. Check this out. Tell me if it popped up. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Kill the music.
I got it. I'm killing the music right now.
Yo, this had me dying this morning. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, quack, 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 quack. Watch this shit. A baboosh. Wow, 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 wow.
You smell like bacon for me.
Yo, son, I had to do it. Yo, whoever has this type of time on hand, he said, duh. All right, we can get on with the stories. That just had me cracking up, man. That had me cracking up, bro. I'm sorry.
All right, so look, first and obvious thing I want to get to. I love when people mispronounce his name and call him Adam shit.
No.
That's the greatest thing ever. They'd be like, yeah, man, because they're about to censor Adam shit. Somebody said that to me the other day.
No.
I was like, word.
That's what they about to do.
Oh, you got the Biden. So we're going Biden impeachment first. That's what you want to go with?
Oh no, we're going with Shifty Schiff first. That's right. You said Schiff. Go ahead. Go Shifty Schiff. I don't know why I pulled that up.
I don't know, but it was a good picture. But the fact of the matter is, your man, why you always got that deer in the headlight? Looks like,
I don't know. That's an odd looking dude right there. odd looking dude.
So he gets censured. Now, here's the thing, and people have called me about this, and they're like, it don't mean nothing. There's no teeth behind it. It's not real. Like, what does it mean? So if you don't know what a censure is, let's pull up a censure first, like a congressional censure, so we can explain to people what a censure actually means, because it's actually a pretty big deal. I think, 30 people have been censured in the U.S. House of Representatives? 20-something people have been censured throughout the entire history of Congress?
Yeah, so the Webster Dictionary version of censure is a judgment involving condemnation, the act of blaming or condemning sternly, an official reprimand. Okay? So to find fault with and criticize is blameworthy, to formally reprimand someone, to express official censure of someone. While a vote to censure the president has no legal ramifications, I guess that's the part where they're saying it has no teeth. It is a significant and rare symbolic vote of disapproval.
So House voted to censure Adam Schiff because of his role in attacking President Trump.
Factually.
And past actions while chair of the House Intelligence Committee leading investigations into then President Donald Trump. The vote was along party lines, with the California congressman calling the resolution false and defamatory. Democrats attempted to kill the bill from advancing, but were outvoted. Speaker Kevin McCarthy called Schiff to the well of the chamber as he read the censure resolution out loud. So wait, I didn't watch it. So that means he had to stand up there while he read the resolution?
The yeas are 213 and the nays are 209. With 6 answering present, the resolution adopted. Without objection, the motion to consider is laid on the table. House will be in order.
Wow.
They doing the Tennessee 3 thing. They're yelling shame on the House floor.
Yeah, but what is that supposed to do? Like, what is, other than a news stunt, a publicity stunt, what is that supposed to do?
Absolutely nothing. It does nothing. It's like childish. We're gonna yell and scream. We're gonna scream and yell.
Shame, shame, shame.
Look at Nancy Pelosi right there in the middle in red.
Where's Nancy at?
In the red. Hold on. You can't see my mouse, can you? So you see if you go directly, yeah, you see her in the red. Yeah, Pelosi drunk. So
the House.
Oh, he's got to bang that gavel. He's gavel banging right now.
That was 6. That was 2 sets of 3. They won't let him.
Wow. So let me ask this question, bro. With Schiff being censured, and it's not up for debate. I don't think it's ever been up for.
Present himself in the well.
Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Let's go. Oh, will he present himself? Where's he at?
Will Representative Schiff present himself in the well?
Oh, buddy. I didn't get to watch this, so the Democrats are clapping for him?
Who's the purple-haired lady?
Is that a lady?
That right there, the purple-haired lady?
Yeah,
what
I don't know. Is that a lady, though, is my question.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Now that I'm zooming in on it, the mans don't know.
By its adoption of House Resolution 521, the House has resolved that the House of Representatives censures Adam Schiff, representative of the 30th Congressional District of California.
You know, it would be funny if the top of the gavel just came off. It just rolled off. I don't know.
I don't know. And hit Nancy Pelosi. I'm sorry.
I will begin again.
I love it.
By it, the House of Representatives censures Adam Schiff.
See? You're like, all right, I'll wait, kids.
Pause right there. Pause right there. Pause right there. I got to tell you something. I have been in that exact position that he's in, where people
Right.
don't want to have decorum, where they don't want to do that, and he is doing it exactly right. No, y'all keep it up. I'm just gonna start again. No.
Oh, okay, good looking. Good looking. I don't want to misprint. Is that
Rosa
Rachel?
DeLauro
No, the lady who posted it.
is the purple-haired lady.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Nightingale.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Rosa DeLauro is the purple-haired lady. Is that in fact the lady, though? Is that in fact the lady? Are we sure about this?
I can find out.
House Resolution 521. The House has resolved that the House of...
Yo, he's like, come on, y'all.
Oh, for the record, she is one of the Congressional Progressive Caucus's founding members. So yes,
I have all night.
uber liberal. Oh,
He said I have
got all night.
Yo,
Love it.
come on.
I have all night.
Rachel, gotcha, Miss Rachel. Thank you.
By its adoption of House Resolution 521, the House has resolved that the House of Representatives censures Adam Schiff, representative of the 30th Congressional District of California, for misleading the American public.
These are the kids that scream out in class. These are those kids. All of them.
And for conduct unbecoming of an elected member of the House of Representatives.
Right.
Yep.
The Representative Adam
unbecoming.
Schiff will be forthwith present himself in the well of the House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure. That Representative Adam Schiff will be censured with the public reading of this resolution by the Speaker. And that the Committee on Ethics shall conduct an investigation into Representative Adam Schiff's falsehoods, misrepresentations, and abuse of sensitive information.
All right. So
You're done, bud. You're done,
Before we
bud.
jump off of this, right? Before we jump off of this, it is not up for debate that this guy was on CNN, was on these different news networks lying about the Trump investigation. Where was the evidence of the Russia collusion that this guy promised for so long, bro? I'm just asking. Have we ever...
Not only that, but the phone call. He purposefully misread that phone call. He's like,
Ukraine call.
this is
I'm just saying, where is the evidence? Has any evidence ever been produced of the Trump-Russia collusion? I know there's evidence of some Hillary Clinton Democrat Party Russian collusion. I know there's that part. Like,
there is that part.
So where's the evidence, Adam, that you promised all this time? Yeah, I think they did the right thing by censoring the dude, bro. Oh my God.
I do too. We're gonna get on to this next story, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that share button. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Top of the morning, best 30-minute morning show on your interwebs there. You can get rid of Shifty Schiff. He can go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we might have some action on this Biden impeachment because clearly he should have been impeached already. He should have been going already. This dude is not mentally all there. That's anybody with two eyes can see that he's not all the way there. But, right? But, however, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, affectionately known as MTG, is in the coming days will introduce articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden under a privileged resolution. By superseding House Republican leadership's authority to control what comes to the House floor, Greene will launch articles of impeachment against Joe Biden, bypassing the usual process for bringing legislation to a full House vote. Greene's resolution will force House Republicans to vote on the measure. She said, quote, I don't know what it's going to take to get them to realize what fools Republicans look like in Congress for not moving forward on impeachment. Green said in an exclusive interview, Joe Biden is a criminal, she said, and as the vice president of the United States, he committed crimes. He committed crimes, high crimes, and misdemeanors. We now know on the oversight committee through our investigation that he took a $5 million bribe from a Ukrainian oligarch in order to get Viktor Shokin fired, the prosecutor that was investigating Burisma, he said. We have the bank records. She said, we have bank records after bank record after bank record showing that the money was transferred, wire transferred in from all kinds of countries all over the world, from all kinds of foreign nationals and business and state governments, and to fake LLCs paying the Biden family members, she continued. Everyone knows this. But for some reason, Republicans in Congress can't start the process of impeachment. They can't even begin it at this point. Green told news outlets her privilege resolution posted on Congress.gov was the most viewed bill on the site all Wednesday. But despite the grassroots interest in the bill, Green said Republican members on the House Judiciary Committee do not support the full impeachment effort. Everyone knows he's a criminal. They will not move forward with the impeachment anywhere in judiciary because you know what? You know what it is? There's a couple of Republicans that sit on the Judiciary Committee, Ken Buck, Tom McClintock, who don't want to vote for impeachment. Okay? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should he be impeached? Should he be impeached?
All right, here's my thing, bro. This is my thing right here. And this is just, I don't know. I'll share my screen, bro. This is all I got to say, bro. This is all I got to say right here. You ready?
They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. You're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. You're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid.
Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. We're going to act like he just didn't. Is that not the very definition of a quid pro quo, bro?
That is a quid, a pro, and a quo all together.
Mistaken. I could be wrong, bro. But
you
won't get this unless you do that. Sounds like a quid, a pro, and a quo. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Well, besides him being a plagiarist and a money launderer, alleged money launderer, and a weirdo, right? And a weirdo, because there was some
Look, my Biden smile. You ready? My Biden smile.
Yeah, your teeth are too straight to do that. I was looking for the meme. I can't find it. But anyway, if you think he should be impeached, hit the number 1. If you don't, hit the number 2. And if you don't care, hit the number 3. So again, if you catch this, hit the number 1 if you think he should be impeached. Hit the number 2 if you think he shouldn't be. And hit the number 3 if you don't care over there in that comment section. We got one more thing to cover before we get out of here this morning. Oh my gosh. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are back on top of the morning here on the Urban Conservative. You are joined by me, Abdul Ali, and that guy down there, my twin brother, well, over there now, my twin brother, Raheem Architect Soto. All right, so listen, man, I'm just going to say this. I was a Ron DeSantis governor fan when he was doing the anti-Disney, kind of reining in the corporate wokeism in Florida. I'm not mad at some of the stuff. Apparently, I didn't go. I was at the convention, but apparently he gave a great speech at the convention. Even some of the people I know that are Trump supporters really thought he did a great job of his speech at the NCGOP convention. But from what you're telling me and from what you read earlier, bro, apparently some folks think DeSantis's campaign absolutely 1 gajillion% sucks.
Not only do they think it sucks, but they think it's almost over. which is crazy to say because I thought he just got started. But according to Hogan, and when I say Hogan, we're talking about former Governor Larry Hogan, who is a Republican, said Wednesday during an interview on CBS that Governor Ron DeSantis was running one of the worst campaigns he's ever seen.
Wow.
And he was asked, as you look at the Republican field, Governor, evaluate Ron DeSantis so far. And his response was, I think DeSantis is underperforming. He started making all kinds of mistakes. I think the campaign is one of the worst I've seen so far. He's dropped like a rock. He said, is it over for DeSantis? I think it's getting close to being over for DeSantis. If you were to, then he was asked, if you were to describe the central mistake he made, what would it be? Hogan said, the culture wars, the dumb comments about Ukraine, the fact that he's got some strengths, but he also has some weaknesses. I mean, he just doesn't connect with people. He's not a good campaigner. He's not a good debater. He's a smart guy, went to Yale and Harvard. Yeah, but he doesn't lead with that. He says he went to school in the Northeast somewhere. But yeah, I think, everyone was thinking the guy to beat. And now I don't think too many people think that. Well, there's also some issues because DeSantis has been caught with his hand in the proverbial cookie jar.
Oh, no. Not the cookie jar.
Yeah.
No,
he took some... excuse me.
Golf?
Go ahead,
golf simulator? Is that the thing you were talking about? The golf simulator?
Yeah. The office acknowledged Wednesday that the state has in its possession a golf simulator that reportedly was given to the governor's mansion by a wealthy political donor with close ties to the Republican governor. He also took in some other gifts. It was a bunch of stuff that he took.
So I just pulled the 538 poll. Do Americans have a favorable or unfavorable opinion of Ron DeSantis? An updating average accounting for each poll's quality, recency, sample size, and partisan lean. As of June 22nd, unfavorable went up 8.2%, went up 8.2 points. So unfavorable, 44.1 versus favorable, 35.9. That seems to be a little underwater for me. B plus. Yeah, look at those numbers.
Allegedly, he received a pricey golf simulator for his governor's mansion from one of his political operatives and donors. Also let DeSantis and his wife use his private planes on at least a dozen occasions. Okay. And none of this stuff was reported to the ethics committee. None of this stuff was reported. So, when Trump is calling them sanctimonious, maybe he knows something. We don't know. I mean, clearly he does.
Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Whoa. Okay. But
and anytime you see him, I think he's doing his best Trump impression.
Okay. I was gonna okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Because I think I can't see the video. There was usually a video that shows you said he was doing his best Trump DeSantis impression.
Yeah. That's what it looks. That's what it appears to be. He's doing his best Trump. It's the hands.
What I'm saying is that the normal political hand thing?
No, Trump has a very distinct hand.
So the Trump hand, like that's the
no, it's the
it's but there's a this in there. There's a
I don't know. I like DeSantis as a governor. I do. But the fact of the matter is if you took Trump out of the equation, he wouldn't have won. He wouldn't have won.
You don't think that? So you're saying the Trump bump that DeSantis got in his governor's race, the endorsement, is really what pushed him over the edge there?
I think anybody with two eyes can see that. I think even Stevie Wonder can see that.
So do we end up? Here's the question: the $1 million question. Do we end up with a Trump DeSantis ticket?
No, I think Tim Scott does better than DeSantis nationally. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm getting this feeling that Scott is going to be the vice president candidate. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. So on the end of this, though, are we saying this former governor is saying that the campaign that he's running, I know there was some issues with the Twitter launch and that whole thing, right, was just like terrible. But what else has he done that's so terrible? I'm trying to figure out. Like, it's just, I heard there was like a couple of dozen people showed up for this thing. like he had a couple of dozen, but he's still doing better than Biden.
I mean, anybody can do better than Biden.
I mean, it's like they said, oh, he made this pit stop somewhere in the Midwest, Iowa, I think, and it was only like, 35 people out there.
Right.
But
I mean, listen, I don't think he's a national candidate. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see DeSantis as a national candidate, and something about him doesn't seem authentic, right? Like as a governor, he can appeal to his state because that's his state, but nationally, like I think he should. In this type of environment, I don't see him being able to compete with Trump because he can only come up with state level accomplishments, right? Trump can come up with national accomplishments. So I don't see how this debate, it'd be interesting if there's going to be a Republican primary debate. Is there going to be one?
They're supposed to be. I'm hearing Trump is going to keep them waiting and kind of like till the last minute to decide whether or not he's going to get in it. But let's just be real. Anything that Trump jumps on from a media perspective is gold. So it's going to do more to boost the debate, the presidential debates, as it were. But the GOP, the RNC pulled out of that. So,
pulled out of what?
Out of the presidential debate thing, like the RNC's not with it. So I think what we're going to end up seeing is Trump can't say no. Like he needs to get them on a stage. He has to get them on a stage, and he's going to have to demolish. He's going to have to do what he did to Hillary Clinton. He's going to have to do that to Ron DeSantis on a stage. Now, here's what my question is. Is Ron DeSantis smart enough to not get his ass on stage with Donald Trump? Is he smart enough to not do that, son? You don't do that. Yo, Tim Scott, I think Trump will play nice with Tim Scott. He won't go after him on stage. He's going to go, if Nikki Haley gets on the stage with Trump, so I don't see Nikki Haley. She wants the press so bad, she's willing to go up there and get it. But
well, some of these campaigns on a national level are not like, what are you seeing? Like, what do you see from DeSantis that says he's Trump? The media and his indictments he didn't have to do much at this point, right? Because he stays in the paper. They got entire teams of reporters dedicated to Trump. So whether the leftist media realizes it or not, they're actually doing him a favor. Like they're doing him a service. Right?
You mean now, when we talk about, to use the jargon, earned media versus paid media, keeping him in there.
So that's what you got. I mean, they keep him in there, and people don't like it, man. People don't like this two-tier justice system. People don't like the fact that the Durham report is clearly showing that Hillary and Obama and everybody basically knew what was going on about the spying, about the false Pfizer report. If you don't go watch these subcommittee hearings, the weaponization committee hearings, don't wait to hear it from a news outlet. Go watch Durham, on in the committee, and you'll see
Matt Gaetz was giving them the business.
Matt Gaetz gave him that work, right? Because he's like, yo, you got two failed. I mean, you got one prosecution, somebody got a slap on the wrist. The other people involved are still practicing law. Nobody went to jail over the Durham report. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it seems that he may be running interference.
So is this basically political theater? You know what? Somebody said this to me the other day. They was like, yo, we got to stop calling DC a swamp, right? And they was like, yo, the reason why you got to stop calling DC a swamp is because a swamp is a certain type of biodiverse
environment, yeah,
right. And it's like a swamp is a good thing, but DC is not a swamp; it's a sewer. I was like, whoa, need to change that from swamp to sewer, because all you get in the sewer is sewer rats and dirty bugs, and and that kind of thing. It's
roaches and
so the I guess what I'm asking is the impression that it's the people in that sewer that are trying to keep and even Durham to that point, because he got paid to do everything he got, we're not going to front like he
he was asked, he's like, yo, do you know who the Washington Generals are? The Generals, do you know who the Washington Generals are? Yeah, do you know what they're paid to lose?
Yeah, to the Globetrotters.
Right. So Gates was like, do you know who they are? And Durham was like, yeah, I know who they are. He was like, yeah, they're paid to lose. Durham was like, no, they're not. You know, the team members, he's like, clearly, so then you don't know who they are because that's their job is to go out and lose to the Globetrotters. You, sir, are the generals of this situation. Gates let him have that work. So get in the comment section again, hit that like, share, subscribe. You've been tapped in with Top of the Morning, best 30-minute morning show on the internet.
Hold on before you do that.
There's no before you do that. There's no, I had that up for like the last 5 minutes.
All right, carry on as you work.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you back here tomorrow morning, bright and early for Top of the Morning, about 9:30-ish. Do us a favor, hit that
weekly wrap up.
Yep. Hit that like, follow, subscribe, and make sure to catch all of our episodes on your favorite podcast app. We shall see y'all mañana.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com.